Hello everybody, this is Sarnath once again. We are streaming for some Night of the Dead from the StarCraft 2 arcade. And for those of you that are watching over on YouTube Live, if you scroll down you will find a link to the NOTD Discord below. They have an awesome community. They have been nothing but welcoming to not just me, but all sorts of other people that have joined. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. Even in public games like the ones I'm doing now, not like the ones I did earlier in the Nightmares where it was more organized and there was voice. These are just public lobbies, random people that I have not played with before, I don't know them. And hopefully we'll find some new people that are trying out the game, and I'm going to try and guide them to the community either in the chat lobby, in the in-game, or to the Discord, because it's... people help each other out, they get each other's XP up, teach each other things. Like, heck, they even had a breakdown of some 10-second, 15-second clips from one of the games played earlier at, like, the top end. Like, the top 5% players in there. And they were like, listen, this this is why you don't run towards people with this, or why you don't move with this in this situation. And it was a wonderful learning experience. Not just for me, but for all sorts of other people too. And I'm all for supporting a community that's gonna literally just give back to the community as a whole. You know, constantly helping each other out, teaching each other new things, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. So again, highly encourage you to check it out. If you're joining us over on YouTube Live, you will find a link to the Discord in the description below. And while we're waiting for this to load in, I do want to throw a shout out. We are doing a charity event right now for a domestic violence victim. And you can find the link to their story and everything like that, again, description below. If you're joining us on Twitch, if you scroll down there will be a giant panel button. It says Stop Domestic Violence. And that'll take you to that donation page.
Believe it. Say the word, baby. Oh, it's on. Got it. Why not? Believe it, of course. First round's on me.
We were gunners there.
Why not? Sure thing. Oh, it's on, of course. It's about to get heavy. Sure. First round's on me. I'm all about that. It's go time. Why not? Believe it. Sure thing. It's about to get heavy. Let's do this. First round's on me, of course.
For this game, for those of you joining us, we are going to go on the Fortitude tree. It's the tanking tree for the demo. And that's just to make it easier. We don't have any other experienced players on a tanking available class, and that's the Assault in the demo for Ease and Company, and that's the first campaign mission thing you can choose. I am going to float one rank into the spiked armor there. Gives me a little bit of shield armor, plus the maximum shields. We're gonna max this after the taunt. 1 point's just a good value point because you gain a lot from just that 1 point.
About to get heavy. First round's on me. Oh, it's on. Of course. Let's do this.
Now I want to give this UA 420 to someone who's actually going to be DPSing. Because I will not be. I'm going to enjoy this flamethrower actually. Let's see, who do we got here?
It's about to get heavy. Believe it.
I don't need a marksman rifle. I'll give this to Silent Lad. There we go. Give it to the rifleman, so he can do rifleman things. There we go. Oh wow, there's another one?
It's about to get heavy. I'm all about that. Let's do this. Of course. Why not? First round's on me. It's go.
Jeez, these guys. Well, I can't lose experience now, I gotta kill stuff too. Jeez, it's level 5 already. You know what? Nobody wants this HK. I'm gonna keep it from my GPR down.
Sure thing.
Trying to tell him there's a boss coming. Aha is off that way, but he's very experienced. You can see he's got 26,000. I do okay. I mean, I'm just over 2,000 experience. You know, the more you experience you have, the more you have unlocked, and that's the big thing. There's always more to get. Spin for me, tartar sauce, spin for me. Shit, shit. I'm not as cool as I think I am, huh? You gotta turn up the background a bit. Oh, we got the crowbar. Oh, no. There's the Argons.
First round's on me, of course. I'm all about that. Oh, it's on. Sure,
Fuck it, the recons do their job.
sure thing. Believe it. I'm all about that. Get heavy. Of course, sure. First round's on me.
Everyone's here. Let's go.
Sure thing.
So we're trying to guide everybody. We unfortunately had one player die, but we tried to tell him to group up.
Of course.
I mean, a lot of the experienced players in the community, they will try their best to keep newer players alive.
That. Sure thing.
But sometimes, you know, people are caught up in doing things their way, and it just doesn't work that way.
Got it. Of course. Let's do this. Believe it. Sure. It's go time. I'm all about that. Why not? It's a
Why are they...
first round.
What?
Me. Got it. Oh, it's on. Let's do this. Believe it. Of course.
I've never seen them split. It's so weird.
Why not?
The colonists are hurt. We gotta save them.
Of course. Got it. The alphabet. I'd put you and I together. Believe it. It's go time. Oh, it's on. Why not? Sure. Got it. Sure thing. Let's do this. First round's on me. Believe it.
Alright, we escorted the civilians to safety. Now we're gonna head off to the mines. Now, if you're a newer player and you're wondering what about Camo, and that's the communications towers in the upper left corner. Now, if the civilians choose to go north and the truck spawns on the north side, then you do commo after that. But we're going to the mines, and you just heard the scrapyard proc in the background. What that means is there's going to spawn a bunch of crap. Nice. Let's see, I have the crowbar. I don't even need ammo.
Believe it. Sure. Of course. It's go time.
I already have a C4.
Let's do this. Oh, it's on.
Oh my god, another ammo box.
About to get heavy.
Wow.
That first round's on me. Believe it. Sure. It's go time. Of course. Let's do this. Sure thing. Oh, it's on. It's about to get heavy.
And we abuse pathing and hide in the corner. Yes, this is abusive. Yes, the developers already know about it. And I think they're wanting to change it because they don't like this, but don't quote me on that. Speaking of which, you can meet the developers on the Discord. They are very active, very vocal. And they're really friendly people. I mean, you know, every community has its own issues and shit, but gotta admit, the NOTD community has been pretty freaking awesome.
First round's on me. It's go time. Of course. I'm all about that. Why not? Sure. Sure thing. It's about to get heavy. Let's do
I get this way. Oh, FMJ.
it's on. It's go time.
I don't think that'll do anything for me. I got double. I don't really need it.
Got it. Believe it.
Can't reduce my range, so fuck it.
Why not? It's about to get heavy. Sure.
Zeke's in the middle.
Oh, it's on. It's go time. No sacrifice.
Oh, he's doing the barbecue. So there's a brain bug you can spawn in the middle. That's the barbecue.
Let's do this. It's about to get heavy. It's go time. Why not? First round's on me. Of course. Got it. Oh, it's on.
Looks like they're wanting to pop this camera as well. There we go. Let's go to commo. Go to the communications tower. Ping out a path for our newer players.
Got it. Let's do this. Why not? It's go time. First round's on me. Sure thing. Sure.
Another ammo box. Good lord.
I'm all about that.
And a riot shield. I don't really use the riot as a demo. Why do they keep giving me the HK? I don't want it.
Round's on me. Let's do this. Got it. It's on.
It's real important if you play demo to max the taunt. In assault you have a taunt as well if you take that tree. Don't stand behind me, guys. Ultraless cleave. But the big thing, right, is the taunt has an 8-second cooldown. At rank 3 it lasts 8 seconds. So you can, if you have the energy, you can put up an endless taunt cycle if you want. So that's why that's important.
But you killed my children.
Get heavy. Sure thing. Let's do this. To my little friend. First round's on me. Why not? Oh, it's on. I'm all about that. Got it. It's go time. Sure. Of course. Believe it. It's about to get heavy. Sure thing. Let's do this.
Instead of getting luck, I'm going to come back and grab rank 2 and 3 of spiked armor, and that'll give me more to my maximum shield value. The demo is a shield tank, whereas the assault... I'll pull up one of the assault players' trees.
About that. Got it. Why not?
You can see they get more armor. They do a taunt just like mine. Little bigger radius, so they get a charge that stuns, and their big ability is Safeguard. Every time they get hit, they get an extra armor point for a short period of time, but it stacks. So they're a health point tank, whereas I am a shield point tank. There we go. I'm just going to use the crowbar.
Let's get the hell out of here! We're all gonna die!
Beautiful. It was a great job by that medic, and he is brand new this game.
I don't know, but I have a real bad feeling it ain't the last we'll see of it.
Why not? Oh, it's on. Sure. Let's do this.
Ping!
I'm all about that. Got it. Sure thing.
It's one down. Keep it moving, boys.
There we go. Got the little guys up together, and they're actually standing right here. As you can see, I don't have vision of them. We don't really share vision. Now there's a way around that, and there's a class called the PsyOps. That's, you know, you need at least 10,000 experience to and you click random, and you have a chance to random the PsyOp, because they don't normally play this campaign, this mission, Easy Company. But what the PsyOp can do is it can mind link up to 3 players, and those players share vision as well as share damage. It's like Spirit Link from Warcraft 3, for those of you that remember that. So basically for the holdout, it's on lower squad ratings, it's a little bit more boring. But once you get into the higher difficulties, especially when you start doing nightmare runs, when it ramps up considerably, you'll find that you're really gonna appreciate it. And the reason I'm standing here is, like you can see, this supply station, it's giving me energy, it's gonna give me ammo, so that I don't have to reload my magazines as often, and it's gonna energy regen as well as health regen. So it's really important that I stay in this position. And of course I use my taunt repeatedly on cooldown, and since it restores energy as well, I can afford to just keep spamming it every time it comes up. So anything that comes up here and gets into a certain radius will automatically come for me instead of the team. And if the team isn't taking hits, that means I'm doing my job to a degree. But, you know, the team will get better rating improvements, as you can see. Mine, for example, I have a 1720 skill rating. But if I start taking way too many hits, my skill rating goes down.
What's your sign, baby? Mine's explosive.
And you see there's a karma rating as well. If you accidentally hit your allied players with explosives, accidentally shoot them, civilians die. There are other NPC Marines running around every once in a while. The community refers to them as minis. If they die on your watch and they're following you, that hits your karma as well. And again, it looks boring, but that's because we're on a low squad rating, because we had 3 brand new people. Everyone else got, let's see, he's 2505, 1702, 2223, I'm 1720, 1500, they're brand new though. 1508, 1569, so Silence Wind hasn't been playing that much either. But it just goes to show that, you know, that averages all these ratings out, and that determines a lot of things. And there you go, as you can see, there's a spawn factor of 4. Enemies have 98% of their maximum hit pool in terms of HP. And there are certain thresholds. For example, if we hit 1650 or higher during this holdout, a boss spawns called Minotaurs. And what happens with that is he runs around and purposely avoids your team because he's a troll, and these little worms that look like Nidus worms will spawn underneath your feet. And if you don't move, when they die, they'll do a lot of damage to you, give you status effects like cripple, to where you can't move very fast, and it's really, really detrimental. But normally, and once you hit at least 1650 to get into the difficulty threshold, and especially further if you really have a lot of higher rating players in your game, a lot more enemies come in. Tons of mutalisks show up. Like it gets really dicey sometimes. Really need to hit level 9 so I can get my top tier ability, which gives me 8 times my life and shield armor for 10 seconds. I do double damage, gain 25% move speed, and I do a basically pulsing area of effect damage. And it's for 10 seconds. But it's basically what allows me to tank, especially the end boss for this campaign.
Multiple air bogeys detected. ETA, right the hell now.
There we go. And after this, now we're going to get swarmed by mutalisks. In higher difficulties, you get invisible ones called wraiths that show up. They can charge you. Like, it's pretty nasty.
Sure. Oh, it's on. Of course. Believe it. Sure thing.
And now we're heading over to where we're going to fight the boss. The boss that we fought earlier, Erebos. He has a trigger at a certain health percentage. It's like 30%, 40%. And he goes away and he says, I'll return. And he's going to come back and he'll be at full health again. And this time we got to kill him. He's not going to run away.
Time's a wasting. First round's on me.
Mr. Medic wasn't here to shield me. He shields me now that there's nothing nearby. Oh, man.
All about that. Got it. Sure thing. Oh, it's on. Sure. It's go time. First round's on me. Let's do this. It's about to get heavy. I'm all about that. Sure thing. Got it. Believe it. Go time. Sure. Oh, it's on. Why not? Done, baby. Mine's explosive. Let's do this. Believe
Once
it.
we begin,
Got it.
there will be no turning back.
It's about to get heavy. Sure. Sure thing. First round's on me. Let's do this. It's go time.
Don't leave without us!
What's your sign, baby?
There's everybody.
First round's on me. Believe.
Wait on.
Just say when. Let's
Now what?
go on. It's about to get heavy.
Is it closer? Thanks.
Talk to me.
Time we're wasting. Believe it.
Help! Somebody save me!
Oh, it's on. Why not? All about that. First round's on me.
Now what?
Don't leave without us!
Alright, let's have some fun.
First round's on me. It's about to get heavy. Why not? Got it. Oh, it's on. Sure. Let's do this.
Screw it. I'm not going to use the flame. I got the shotgun.
Sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Why not? It's go time. I'm all about that. Oh, it's on. Of course. Got it. First round's on me. Let's do this.
It's a real shame that guy died in the beginning. You get a bonus if everyone survives. And you know, just like earlier, you know, we're on a low difficulty rate because of the ratings and all the new players, so this is a lot easier than it usually is. But I do like that there's a scaling difficulty system that seems to be really in-depth and complicated. You know, you have to hit certain thresholds and adjust the spawn, like how much stuff spawns in the game. You get harder monsters when your skill rating is higher. Like there are these modified hydralists called slashers, and they hit like freight trains.
Sure thing. Sure. Hey, it's over here. Time. Of course. Let's do this. Why not? Oh, it's on.
Alrighty here, Dome D. Dome D will have a little bit of everything in it. Nothing over the top. How you choose to handle this is going to depend on your group, of course. There's a variety of ways you can do. You can go up a ramp right here and sit on the wall. Or you can stay down here if your group can handle it. And, you know, once you step into difficulties like Nightmare, other strategies get used. You have different holdout areas depending on what the team wants to do. And alright, now we get the heck out of Dodge.
That was a close one.
Sure thing. All about that. It's about to get heavy. Believe it. First round's on me. Why not?
State your request.
Go on. Sure. It's go time. Hey, over here. Sexy. I sometimes romance myself.
41, no long.
Thanks.
If you rescue at least 50, you get a medal called the Legion of Merit. You get bonus experience.
Oh, it's on. Why not? Believe it. Got it. Of course. Let's do this. It's go time. What's your sign, baby? Mine's explosive. I'm all about that. Sure. It's about to get heavy. Sure thing. First round's on me. Oh, it's on. It's go time. I sometimes romance myself.
That was a close one.
Trying to run more civs.
Got it. I'm all about that.
Now back here there's a ramp up, like a staircase, but these rocks block it. But the roaches and the hydralisks are able to climb up it. They get that benefit from the Colossi unit, so you gotta be careful. Oh, there's the red dot of death. Oh man, the rocks, bro.
Watch the flanks!
And once you survive the Black Ops attack, you clean up the remaining few out there. Then you can either sit tight and wait for the Queen to come to you to fight, or you can be brave and bold and you can go hunt the Queen.
If I could rearrange. I sometimes romance myself.
Alright, we're gonna go hunt ourselves a queen. So we're going to a place, a lot of people just call it the fence. Basically, we're just going to an area where we can abuse more pathing. The queen will come to us. She's going to be laying eggs and spawning a crap ton more stuff. The game picks up in difficulty during this phase, but you get timed reinforcements that arrive. And it sounds super gimmicky, but it really isn't. Because all the reinforcements that show up are AI controlled, not player controlled. And while some of them are significantly powerful, they can get overrun pretty easily. So yeah, we're basically just going to sit right here and wait. And now the queen's a lot closer, we're not going to wait as long, but we're safer here. And while the queen won't be able to fit in this gap, she's too large of a unit frame. If you're not careful, when she comes to this part of the fence, she can reach a considerable distance. And all of the other monsters, the Ultralisks, the Hydras, if they show up, we are on a low rating. But everything else can come in here, and that can be a bit of a problem. Where's the zombie queen? There she is. And here are the reinforcements that showed up. Medics, fire bats, a Goliath. And it looks like these reinforcements are doing a good job, but the queen can easily kill all of them off. Uh-oh, no shield.
We've driven her back. Keep it up. Bring it down.
And there we go. Eos is down. Bunch of larvae spawn. If you die during this last segment, you don't get the victory experience for your profile, because you died. So you gotta be careful of that.
Yes, sir. We are leaving.
And there you have it. This was the Easy Company mission. This is the mission you're gonna play in like 90% of your pubs, because there's always new people coming in. Everyone has to have at least 1,000 experience, every player, in order for Alpha Company to be selected, and that's the second mission. And this is put in so that players have a chance to really, you know, play the game a handful of times. And 1,000 sounds like a lot, but this mission alone we gained about 83 experience. And you can earn medals like Legion of Merit, the Combat Action Ribbon, and you get class points awarded too if you do well at the class that you play. And once you have at least 10, when you pick that class at the start, you start at level 2 instead of level 1, so there is an incentive for actually trying to master some of these classes. And where you can't select some of these classes and others, like how you saw I got a class point for Demolitions, Forward Observer, and Chemical Expert, because in the other campaigns you can't pick the Demo, you can pick the Forward Observer, so my points count for that. So it doesn't just stifle you that much. There is a lot of flexibility in the system, and it's really nice to see that. It was a good extra thought by the developers. But I will be cutting the stream here for this. I just wanted to showcase that one pub game as a shout out for new players. Reach out and invite you guys to join this wonderful community. And if you're ever interested in joining just the chat, you go to custom, and you can just search the arcade NOTD right there. You just type in night and it's the one that pops up. You click on this map info, and then up here in the upper right is join chat, and there you go. You can see all these other people. There's only 11 on right now, but it's also 2:30 in the morning Central Time while I'm streaming this, so there's not a lot of people on. There's players from all over the world though. The Discord is absolutely thriving, and again, you'll be able to find a link to the Discord for that part of the community in the description below the video. I hope you guys have a great time, and I really hope to see you on StarCraft 2 in these channels looking for games or joining the pubs. Come on out and have a great time with us. It's a great map, a great community, and it's being worked on and updated still. Look forward to seeing you guys next time.